Welcome back to more Explorers of Darkness. Last time we got a huge amount of like truth bombs dropped on us, and the plot is getting really crazy now. But before we're allowed to continue with it, time to just do some random missions. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. I've picked out several missions for Ant Plains here, several outlaw missions, but none of them should be super crazy because we're pretty strong at this point and well equipped. So. I mean, even a lot earlier in the game when I was hyping up, like, all these outlaw missions are gonna kick our asses if we do them too soon. But, like, no, even those went fine. We should be, like, A-okay here. We want to check who we have recruited, though. Just Elekid. Okay. So we need 650 points to the next, like, rank up, and I would really like to hit that before, like, the next major story sequence, which is coming in a few days, but it is almost certainly not happening. Because for most of the game, a lot of these missions do not give you very many points. Take a look at who else is here. Focus Elekid. Hopefully we can get a Mareep. That would be very nice, because Mareep is very cute. And it's fairly, like, decent in PMD as well. Not that we're going to be using it, but... You know, maybe there's not much point in trying to talk about how good or bad the Pokemon are, because 90% of them we're never going to use, but... The thing just dealt more damage in recoil to itself than it dealt to me with takedown. That was kind of pathetic, but... Hey, Minun, sure. I guess Plusle and Minun are pretty cute, but I'm gonna be real, I never really cared for any of the Pika clones very much. I'm already not that huge of a Pikachu fan. It's like, okay, I guess, it's just, I don't really care for the Pika clones. I think the only one that I outright dislike is probably Emolga from like Black and White, just because it's easily the most fucking annoying one. Because Electric Flying is just such an annoying type. And Emolga is a Pokemon that gets like spammed a lot. In like Black and White and Black 2 White 2 specifically. They spam Emolga so damn much. You have to fight it constantly, and it's very annoying, because there's no easy way to take it out. You would basically, like, need a Rock or Ice type move, and Rock types, a lot of them aren't very good, and Ice types, you're not really getting most of them until pretty close to the end of the game, at which point you don't even really see Emolga that often anymore anyway. Also, I don't think it had static, I don't remember, but it always paralyzes you, and it uses acrobatics and just murders you, and, like, I hate that annoying little bastard. Fuck Emolga. It's okay, it's pretty cute, though. I can't hate on that. Emolga is quite cute. Speaking of hating, I hope I was not being too negative last episode with all my stupid little commentary on the cutscene. I've said this before, I try not to come off as too, like, overly negative or, like, stupid in these videos. Oh, this is an awkward-ass spawn location for this thing. Let's just Sleep Seed. No, I hope I don't come off as too negative. Even if I have dumb quips to say during the cutscenes, I do like this game, of course. I've mentioned this before. And again, we're finally at the part of the game where the story is, like, really, really starting to pick up and shit's starting to get pretty real. I'm still rather annoyed by the whole, you know... Okay, I'm not gonna harp too much on the, you know, win the boss fight and then losing the cutscene shit. I brought that up, like, 3 times now, but it's really not that big of, like, a deal for me, you know? I'm not gonna cry about it that much. Yeah, these next, probably, like... I've had to guess, like, this episode and the next one are... Oh my god, I'm glad that missed. This episode and the next one is probably just going to be doing a bunch of random missions like this, without, much story progression. See, I really wish I wasn't on a mission so I could take that Violent Seed. We are absolutely 1,000,000,000% going to want more Violent Seeds. This is, I think, another scenario where time actually wins out, to be totally honest, is that instead of Violent Seeds, they get Vile Seeds. And I feel like for boss fights, Vile Seeds are probably better, because you can debuff the boss, and now all of your team members are dealing extra damage, as opposed to you feed yourself a Violent Seed, and now only you are dealing extra damage, right? It's still good, obviously, I'm not going to complain, but... I think, you know, Vile Seed would be a bit more optimal. And I guess your options would be, like, waste several turns eating multiple Violent Seeds on everyone on the team, or just kind of give it to yourself, and then just do whatever you can to just wail on the boss. That's a weird spot for Dratini to be, but hey, we found him. I don't think that many of the bosses are really going to require, like, a Violent Seed. I think it's only going to really be, like, the final boss, which, you know, won't be for a while. But he's pretty much just, like, you know, a gigantic stat blob with, like, just nuclear damage on his attacks. You kind of just have to, just try not to die. Hope you don't get hit too much, you know? I shouldn't talk too much about it, though. We're not gonna be there for quite a while, still. So there's not much point in worrying about it yet. Is there a mission on this floor I did not see? Well, yeah, actually, there was a mission. It's like the Dratini. We just talked to him. Fucking dumbass, and I forgot something that happened like a minute ago. Let's just, speed on through here. This is the second time now we've had an outlaw spawn in the hallway. What the fuck? Not that common, is it? It's so strange. Alright, girl, why are you tackling him and not using your grass move? Come on now. See, look at that. Now you got your accuracy drop. Okay, well, that thing went down like a total bitch anyway. I think we got one more mission, which is just another outlaw fight on the next floor, so let's hurry up and go there. Alright, Psyduck. I'm a little nervous to get close, because I don't know what water move's gonna have. Oh, disable, that's fucking annoying. Disable just paralyzes you in PMD for some reason, rather than even really being a disabling effect. Taking a lot of damage, at least. Like, I'm not even gonna get a chance to hit him before it just goes down. Yeah, okay, I didn't even have to do anything. I should have seen what that item was on the other end of the room, but that's not a big deal. Let's just get the fuck out of here. I didn't mention it any of the times we've seen Grimer before, but god damn it, Grimer just looks ridiculous, man. He's getting some absolutely, like, insane head, bro. He's fighting for his life right now. Reviver Seed and Heal Seed's pretty nice, though. I wish we would get some more points than that. I believe all the missions we took were S ranks, because they're in Ant Plains. We get a bunch of, like, Northern Desert missions. I think those are the highest ranked missions we can really be getting at this point. I'd like to get a bunch of Desert missions. Ooh, Focus Punch. I don't think any of us can actually get Focus Punch, but Focus Punch is, like, surprisingly good in PMD, because it just hits so hard. And in PMD, like, the condition of, you know, you have to go a turn without getting hit to charge it, that is far more achievable when you can do stuff like be one tile away from the enemy, start charging your Focus Punch, and, like, let them walk up to, or, like, throw a Stun Seed, or, like, paralyze them, or just do anything to disable them, and then charge your Focus Punch. Like, Focus Punch is pretty good. In Explorers of Sky, it's like one of Riolu's best features. You can give it Focus Punch, it gets a bunch of stab damage on it, and then it just starts beating the shit out of people with Focus Punch. I want to say, I think Riolu might have had an IQ skill that, like, consumes extra PP to, like, instantly use a move without charging it, so you didn't even have to charge your Focus Punches, you can just whip them out immediately. Although the move already has very low PP. Focus Punch is, like, less than 10 PP, so using 2 at a time to use it, not very good. I don't know what you were talking about, girl. We already beat up Grovyle. Doesn't take any skill, just, you know, throw an X-Eye Seed at him and he's done. I already mentioned this, but I forgot just how long of a stretch the game makes you go without, just having any free time. And, to be fair, between missions, you are allowed to just go do random, like, missions if you want to. You don't have to progress the story at, like, a breakneck speed, but I mean, I like to play, like, whenever the story is, you know, whenever there's a new story dungeon, I like to just tackle it immediately. 9 times out of 10, I don't really want to waste any time grinding. There's the one time earlier in the run, though, I did, like, take an extra day just to, like, get something, like a TM or whatever real quick. I don't mind doing that once in a while, but usually I like to just play through the game quickly. Also, I'm pretty sure I've already commented on this, and this is already kind of the case after the expedition, but this is definitely, like, also the part of the game where the other guild members just, like, are not characters anymore. They're pretty much completely irrelevant at this point, and that annoys me because I wish they had more character, and it also annoys me because, if they're not going to be relevant at all, I wish they wouldn't get so much dialogue wasting screen time. I'm pretty sure I've already complained about this exact thing before, though. Here we go, 2 Northern Desert missions. Yeah, sure, let's do these. I wish we could get more than just 2 of these, but... How many points do we got? Okay. If I remember correctly, we get 3 free days at this part of the game, I want to say. And this is free day number 2, so I do think we, like, if we get a bunch of really good missions tomorrow, we actually can, like, you know, we actually will be able to hit gold rank before the next big story scene. And I really want to do that, because, as I've said before, storage starts to become an issue at this point in the game. Pretty shortly here. It's not yet, but it will become an issue eventually, and getting to gold rank pretty much just, like, alleviates that pressure, I feel like. You don't really gotta worry about it anymore. Yeah, anyway, let's just quickly sort through the inventory and head out to the dungeon. Alright, back to the desert. Dungeon is honestly probably still going to be a pain in the ass. We haven't... Okay, well, no, we actually did gain quite a few levels since we were here, even though it's only been like 3 or 4 dungeons. I mean, I guess you just level up super fucking fast in this game. At least during the story, anyway. So, let's just quickly, gear up, you know, as per usual. And so, what floors do we gotta go? 9 and 14. So, we basically just have to replay the entire dungeon. Which is, I mean... I don't mind, we get to listen to the chill Northern Desert theme again. I don't think there's any worthwhile recruits. No, we didn't recruit, like, anything while we were here, actually, damn. I think recruiting stuff for the main game is pretty uncommon, just because you don't really start to get the recruit bonuses until you start to get pretty high level, and... Spoiler alert, by the time you're at the end of the game, like, you're probably gonna be about, like, level 35-ish by the time you beat the main story. And as you can see, we are all already level 30, so yeah, we're... genuinely not even that far off, to be totally honest. I mean, it's like... there's not that many dungeons left, it's just that... there's a lot of cutscenes in the middle, because, you know, we're at the part where the story is going to be picking up a whole bunch, but... in terms of just sheer dungeon gameplay, there's not that much left. I guess there's a decent chunk of dungeons. If I had to guess, like, 10 at most, honestly, less than that. I'm not gonna worry about it too much, though. What we're gonna worry about now is just continuing through this dungeon, which, I'm gonna be real, is probably gonna be pretty uneventful, so don't be surprised if the video just kind of jumps around a bit. Because at this point in the game, when we're just kind of grinding random missions, like, we've already seen this dungeon. Just not a whole lot to say right now. Alright, Outlaw number 1, and it is just another Pupitar. We've already seen this. Also, Moth and Grimo both leveled up off camera. Nice, but nobody learned any moves or anything like that, so whatever. I'm just gonna go straight to beating this thing up. We didn't really bring more than just a single XI seed, but... with this configuration, we should be able to deal a lot of damage to him really quickly. Or Chico can just kind of decide to do nothing on her turn for some reason, instead of just using Razor Leaf and killing that thing, but... you know, whatever. Oh, no, okay, I guess she just wanted to go after Polybo and Grimo for some fucking reason. I'm not quite sure what that was about, but, whatever. Anyway, now to get to the end of the dungeon. Hey, Sandshrew, nice. Never gonna use it for anything, but we recruited something from this dungeon. That's pretty, you know, pretty cool. Hey, Polybo leveled up and is learning Belly Drum. Yeah, Belly Drum is so fucking bad in PMD. Oh my god, read that description. Empties the user's belly to just 1. Like, fucking bro. Yeah, I get it. It has belly in the name, right? But like, oh my god, that's so not worth it. Belly Drum is so bad in this game. It's so bad. Which is crazy, because it's pretty good in mainline, you know? But, holy shit, Belly Drum sucks in PMD. Do not ever use that. Oh my god. And hey, Carnivine joined our team. That actually is pretty good, unlike Belly Drum. Alright, outlaw number 2, Magby. Ooh. Ah, fuck, that's awkward. I'm glad we did not use the XI seed on the Pupitar then. Because, holy shit, this thing could hurt us really bad. Oh, it could hurt Grimo and Chico pretty bad. I'm kind of chilling. Get to work on beating it up, I guess. Okay, well, that was piss easy. Oh, Fury Attack, I think we're good. Stop kicking the shit out of me. That was very clutch burn, because it totally just, like, tanked the damage from that Fury Attack. And we recruited Rhyhorn, nice. Rhyhorn is kind of ugly, but I honestly fuck with it. I like Rhydon a lot more. Rhydon is very cool. It's one of those Pokemon designs I feel like you kind of just don't get anymore. Like the old, like, Kaiju-style designs like that, or, like, Aggron or something, you know, or, like, Nidoking. I like me my big, fat, like, muscular... What am I even fucking saying? Oh my god, no. I like the big, like, bulky Kaijumons. Let's just say that. I don't know where the fuck they came from. I swear I'm not a Verifag. Anyway, not enough to rank up or anything. Disappointing, but we got a bunch of random crap as rewards. Assuming tomorrow is another free day, we can definitely hit gold rank, which is good. Again, I definitely want to do that. That'll absolutely be the last rank up of the main story, though. Like, no question. Imagine coming from the future. That would be insane, man. Get a world at peace, bro. Come the fuck on now. I'm pretty sure Dusknoir already said that Grovyle destroyed the entire world in the future. Or at least he said his plan was to destroy the world right now. Right, anyway. We did some good missions today, but let's just call it for now. Next time we will, I believe, just continue doing some more random missions, so see you then.